welcome to Ruffle News. I'm your host, Wilbur Wilson, and my co-host, Martha Pearl.
Good morning, Jacksonville. We have a few stories to cover in our In the Hood edition of the Ruffle News. A story we have been following for the past few months is the trial of Devin Jackson and the abuse case of Ronnie James.
Yes, that case has sparked a lot of attention throughout the world. To believe that a kid at that age is capable of such a brutal beating like that.
The prosecutors has had a hard time proving that the case because Devin Jackson is only 7 years old, and the defense is arguing that Devin Jackson doesn't have enough strength to inflict those kinds of wounds that Ronnie James suffered.
But Martha, the prosecutors have revealed some new evidence. Apparently, Ronnie James installed a hidden camera to catch the attack. Can we roll to that video, please?
There you have it. The little angel that has won the hearts of many across the world is a student in the choir. Whatever, he needs his butt whipped. All this time thinking Ronnie James was making all of this up.
You might be right, Martha, but if he is found guilty, he could be facing a long time in prison. In other news, Jacksonville's economy is failing because the king of video has moved onto our Jacksonville area, running other video stores out of the city. Yes, the Red Box has been the reason for the packing up and leaving.
Especially Blockbuster, at one time they cornered the video market. Now it's just a bunch of empty stores and over 2,500 people without jobs. A spokesman from Blockbuster issued a statement saying that Blockbuster couldn't keep up with the $1 a night rentals versus the $4 for half-a-day rentals. Plus, the Red Box is open 24 hours a day for renting.
We had a chance to interview one of the ex-employees from Blockbuster about how her life has changed since she lost her job and what she had to do to make ends meet. Let's go to our very own In the Hood reporter, Bobby Earl, who sat down with Greta Washington.
Welcome to In the Hood. Our guest today is an ex-employee from Blockbuster, Ms. Greta Washington.
Thank you for having me, Bobby Earl.
Thank you, Ms. Washington, for coming on our show today and sharing your story. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened?
Well, I got up like normal, headed down to the job. I like to get there a little early, straighten out the videos from the night before. Most of the time, I'm the first one there.
So, what was so different about this morning?
Well, I headed down there and there was no cars in the parking lot. So I walked over to McDonald's and had some coffee. When I came out, there was still no cars there. I thought maybe they all overslept.
So is that a normal thing for them to oversleep or something? I don't know.
No, not really. But you know, the night before, they let us all go early and the management stayed. I thought maybe they was having a meeting about the new videos that were coming out.
So why do you think they let y'all go so early the day before?
Well, it's clear now. They moved out in the middle of the night. They just up and left. Nobody showed up to open the door the next morning. And when I got there and looked in, the place was empty.
That must have been really, really hard for you.
Damn right. I've been there with them since VHS and Beta, and they're gonna up and leave in the middle of the night with no warning. I don't even know if I'm gonna get my last check.
So what have you been doing to make ends meet?
Since I went in business with my cousin, we have opened our 4th meth lab. Business is booming. I'm raking in all kinds of dough.
A meth lab? Isn't that illegal?
Not if you don't get caught. We have a smooth operation.
Thank you, Ms. Washington, for gracing us with your presence on the show today. I'd like to wish you all the best of luck in your business endeavors. That's all for today. I like to. Next week we'll be discussing Jacksonville's finest, taking bribe from local thugs.
Call me. I need to.
Back to you, Wilbur.
That was such a sad story to see. Miss Washington had to start selling meth to make ends meet. A spokesman from Redbox confirmed that they are in talks with the Adult Entertainment Committee about setting up another version of the Redbox. They would call it the Black Box, where you could get adult movies for $2 a night, and later unveiling the Silver Box that will offer 50-cent peep shows.
If Redbox gets the okay for these new venues, that could mean the adult entertainment could be in big trouble, with more job loss here in Jacksonville.
Sources say that they might be able to pull off the Black Box, but will have major problems with the Silver Box, because someone will actually be in the box, and the fact that they can only place it behind buildings and on dark streets. Without being able to provide security to all the boxes, they would be sitting ducks. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Into Hood, where we go deep into Hood to get the story. I'm your host, Wilbur Wilson, and my co-host, Martha Pearl, signing out.